Um, good news. Good news. They have found the gene that causes premature ejaculation. That's the good news.
Whoa.
That's the good news.
Isn't that like... I thought they already knew the cause. Wasn't that like it's really tight pussy that causes that? Or what's...
No.
Okay.
This is a gene that actually forces you, however you want to look at it, to go really fast. But the bad news is that this is coming from the BBC. They did a study of 200 Dutch men and found those who had premature ejaculation were also very, very good at video games. So
they found out that all Dutch people prematurely ejaculate.
So the link to be made here is that the better you are at video games, the more likely it is that you have that gene and that you ejaculate prematurely. Now, since I suck at video games, I do not have that gene. But from what I have seen, Richie is pretty good at video games.
Okay. Well, no. First, okay, I can understand the joke, but that study doesn't make any sense. It's there's so many levels of that would be subjective. Like, I don't. Technically, anybody can be good at a video game. I don't see how there's like a gene for that.
Well, you can be good at a video game. The thing is that if you are really good at a video game, you also prematurely ejaculate. That's what it says right here. I'm looking at it. It's from the BBC News.
Well, no, I think this comes down to something else. It's not about video games. It's about having that hand-eye coordination. If you're really good at that, then obviously you're going to come faster. So it's not anything to do with video games at all.
You just said it was. You said if you have that good hand-eye coordination, then obviously you're going to go.
I was doing a gesture with my hand, as in...
Oh, I wasn't watching that. But, okay, but this is saying that it's actually the same gene. The exact same gene that causes men to prematurely ejaculate is also the exact same gene that causes men to be really good at video games.
I don't get it.
So if you have that gene, if you have that gene, you're really good at video game. It's called the video game gene. No, I don't know what it's called, but
the video game gene.
But if you have,
welcome to science. Press start.
If you have the video game ejaculation gene, then you are really good at video games, and you also ejaculate in 2.3 seconds.
Get Bill Nye on the phone. I need to discuss ejaculation with him.
Yeah. So that's the story.
The science guy.
That's the story. So it's actually it was actually published in the Journal of Sexual Medicine, which is a scholarly journal. So we all learned something about Richie today.
This is anti-video game propaganda. That's what it is. This is the same thing.
I think we learned something about Richie today.
Fucking drives by and like runs someone over and then shoots them in the head and they blame it on GTA. This is that same shit. It's just now bleeding into medical journals.
But why would they want to defame video game? I mean, you know, the common view of video gamers is it doesn't even matter because they don't get into that situation to begin with. So why would they even go through all of the effort?
There's a lot of stupid studies. Didn't you hear about that the one that Hillary was funding like millions of dollars into like video game violence or something?
That bitch. I don't know.
It was.
I haven't heard anything about it.
I don't know. I'm just saying that it sounds really sketchy.
Yeah, that was my big story.
I don't know if that can be true though. It's like maybe we can have a contest right after the show, folks. We're going to have a coming contest.
Yeah. Yeah. No.
It's so funny, like how your dog's in the background, like, I'm getting out of here.
So yeah, well, I think that's how long have we been doing this segment? Yeah, that's probably a good place to stop. I think that's a good last thought to leave the podcast listeners with.
Yes, premature ejaculation. So all those iPod listeners, when you run out of time on this podcast, just whip it out and just see how long you go. I know all the iPods have a timer on it, so you could just time yourself. It's like ready, go. Oh, okay, I'm done.
But maybe that would prove that iPod users. See, we're in a whole bunch of shit now, or at least you are. You're good at video games. You use an iPod. I mean, no.
I'm not good at video games. Like all video games. I'm not saying like I'm not trying to deny anything. Like I don't know. I'm just saying that it doesn't make any sense to me.